Virtual influencers. Oh, a vision of a dystopian future that should terrify you. I don't know, that's not what this article says, or not what I'm saying. I think maybe that's something you might say to yourself right now. Oh, and if you're an influencer, let's face it, another term for someone that posts pictures on Instagram too much, you might find yourself being beaten by a competition that is completely flawless and perfect, that will never have an off day, will never get ill, will not grow old, will not grow tired, will not have a moral compass. A moral compass to decide whether they should endorse a product or not, or no product is off limits for something that doesn't have any morality. This is factual. This is real. Thing is, what is the difference between a virtual celebrity, such as your girl Lil Miquela? So Brud, the company behind virtual celebrity Lil Miquela, is now worth at least $125 million. Yeah, read them stats, bro. This is real. Last year the company scored at least $6 million from investors, including Secular Capital, Box Group, and other undisclosed investors. People are investing in this stuff, okay? Look at that. The makers of virtual influencer Lil Miquela snag real money from Silicon Valley. It's all on TechCrunch, baby. What is the difference between Lil Miquela and an actual influencer? Let's get philosophical about this whole thing, because we've seen so often that I think for starters, fake followers is one thing. That's fake. Filters, that's fake. That's fakery. And you've seen influencers being exposed for sort of photoshopping themselves. They'll be in a hotel room. They Photoshop themselves into a hotel room overlooking Madison, like Central Park in New York or something like that. Photoshop themselves onto a camel with a tiger on their lap in Dubai. Many of these things. Obviously, airbrushing out, the wrinkles and the cellulite, making their batties bigger on the gram. Kim Kardashian's been caught out for doing that herself. The queen of influencers, if you like, the grand stateswoman, of virtual influencers. Well, sorry. Internet influencers, celebrity influencers, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of fakery involved. Every day leading this life of joy and smiles and being, just all round great, never having an off day. Every photograph is planned and orchestrated. I mean, I've seen plenty of it out here in Thailand, go to beaches on islands and stuff, and the amount of girls are just posing and just doing everything for Instagram. And the worst one is getting their boyfriends to take the photos of them for Instagram. That is a crime. There's many things I'd do for a lady, but you won't catch me doing that. If I'm going to be telling you how to pose and shit, it's going to be for my own thing, all right? Okay? That's because I am an alpha heterosexual male, and that's what we do. Okay? But all seriousness, it's all fakery. The lifestyle thing, the wonderment, the gushing over the products they've had. I have never had. These diet pills are just the greatest thing I've ever had. These are, I've seen, my God, I've seen like, plus size models advertising diet pills. It's like, what? Are you fucking mental? Like, that totally goes against what you are, doesn't it? What are these diet pills doing for you? Like, I'm all for big women. I love them. Get me more of that. But what are you advertising diet pills to me for? Or gym membership? You know what I'm saying? And like, what? It's all fake. It's all fake. And what I've noticed more and more, I've spent a lot of time with a girl I'm seeing, and she puts the TV on. Obviously, it's Thai TV. Most of it's Thailand. It's Thai TV. The TV we got here, a lot of places I stayed, they've had like loads of different international channels, but here they got so much. I didn't know Thailand had so many fucking TV channels, and I find myself watching stuff and not knowing what the hell they're talking about because it's all in foreign, isn't it? And I've seen like interviews of celebrities and celebrities on red carpets, and when you don't understand what they're saying, suddenly the facade sort of drops, and you're just looking at just this spectacle of nonsense, and that's what it really is. And I've been flicking through Instagram recently and seeing people, celebrities that I follow. I don't follow many celebrities; it's mainly just ass and jokes. I'll see Future. I don't want to throw Future under the bus, but Future, like in all his grand garbs, and you see any rapper sort of dressed up. And how celebrities, overdress on the red carpets, doing their posings and stuff, and and it's just we're sucked in by this cult of celebrity that is kind of bizarre. Because if it's one of your friends, I got friends who dress a bit outlandish. I used to a bit, like And you look at them and you think, who the fuck are you trying to kid? But what's the difference? Well, because you're famous, and therefore we should dress like you. Because what? Why should we dress like you? Why should we listen to your opinion on anything? Do you know what I'm saying? We place way too much credibility. Like we sort of look up to these people as influencers and do everything they say, and we sort of fawn over them as if they're gods, just because because they're in the public eye and they get given all these fashion garments and they look flawless. They look amazing, and they're like, or they're doing some cool pose like James Dean with a cigarette in mouth. Oh, look at me, I'm James Dean. I'm James Dean. Look at me, I'm socking it to the man. I symbolise rebellion and coolness. I'm James Dean. No, you don't. You don't do nothing. You're dead for starters anyway. So, you ain't doing nothing. You look at it and you just go, this is... Like, when you turn the sound off and you just look at it for what it is, you go, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you know what I mean? Not in a hater kind of way. I don't hate on people's success. Not at all. It inspires me. But, when I look at people with face value as going, you are just someone that shits. You probably whack off. You probably crap at Connect 4. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably can't even make toast properly. You're that incompetent. So why am I sort of in awe of you like this? Like, why are people in awe of celebrity and influencers? Think, oh, everything they do is brilliant. Everything they do influences me. Oh, they like this product? I must get this product. It just shows how kind of broken we are. And idol worship. You'll get people who mock people who are religious. Because they follow religion to the T. They look up to God. God's word is divine. And you look at people who get, sucked into cults. The worship of, like, how people worship Trump and Corbyn. People who think, oh, that's retarded. The same people are out there worshipping, I don't know, whoever it is they love. Someone who loves Bob Dylan, for example. They think everything Bob Dylan does is great. He's just a guy that writes songs at the end of the day. There's nothing special. Nothing truly special. Look at Beyonce. Look how crazy that her fans are. Or Nicki Minaj fans, But Beyonce fans, the Beehive. They're nutters. They're absolute nutters. They think everything she does is just amazing. And it's just all fake. It's fake. She's not flawless. It costs, it takes a lot of time and effort to look that way. And for us to go, oh my God, she's flawless. Look at Beyonce pregnant. Isn't she just the greatest example of motherhood you've ever seen? I want to be her. Why can't I be her? I hate myself. You just play all your insecurities and everything you hate about yourself just comes out into the open. You're projecting how much you despise yourself onto this idol, going, oh, if only I could be like Beyonce when she's pregnant. She's amazing. It's like, do you understand what I'm saying? It's all fake. They're fake. It's fakery. It's nonsense. I see people posing on red carpets and flouncing around in these dresses that were sent to them by a designer who's desperate to get their work seen on a celebrity. And we're there lapping it up like, oh, yeah, this is brilliant. Yeah, it's great. We read their interviews. We watch their interviews and we're actually interested in what they have to say. It's like, no, we just want you to sing and dance. Whatever it is you do, well, that's the bit we want. I don't care about the rest of it. I couldn't give 10 fucks about what most of the artists that I love think about stuff. I just couldn't. I'd be, I like to have a conversation with him, but do I care about Trent Reznor's opinion on Brexit? No, I don't. Sorry, Trent. Would I like to get in the studio with Trent Reznor? And yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Do you know what I'm saying? I love Michael Haneke. Do I care about what Michael Haneke's opinion is on pornography? No, I don't. No. Am I going to call up Michael Haneke and ask him what I should have for breakfast? No. No, I don't care. I don't care what Michael Haneke thinks I should have for breakfast. I don't care what... Who else do I really like? I used to love Smashing Pumpkins, still do. Love Billy Corgan. What am I going to call up Billy Corgan? Do I care what Billy Corgan thinks I should... Do I care about Billy Corgan's daily beauty routine? Do I care what supplements he takes? No. No, I do not. It's unimportant. So when we look at these influences, and we see, the spectacle and the fantasy of it all is basically what it is. And when you have so many people who sort of say they're models, I'm a model, I'm an influencer. What do? You've got an Instagram account. All it does is passes people's time, or occupies more of people's time than they should be given. Because people become addicted to this shit of just seeing this endless scrolling through of this stuff. That's why I only look at Instagram when I'm on the toilet. It helps. It just goes, all right, yeah. Instagram's for the toilet. It's like a toilet book. It's just like, yeah, that's cool. Occasionally it'll be stimulating. Oh, I like that ass. Great. That's nice. And that's it. A girl who twerks on Instagram, I have no interest in saying, oh, you should buy these hemp oils. Stop starting to sell me stuff. Get your ass out and shut your mouth. That's literally it. It's like, no. It's a nonsense. It's all a nonsense. We've given way too much power and way too much credibility to influencers and celebrities over the decades. Way too much. Back from the days when people were running through the streets and screaming at the Beatles and at Elvis. It's mental. You're mental. What are you doing? Why are you running after someone you don't know and screaming? It's someone that plays songs. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously, there's something really deeply rooted wrongness with us. Like, we're very basic creatures. That's what it all boils down to. We're just so basic. Like, there's so many people out there who think, like, oh, what is the meaning of life? And oh, what is my journey? And oh, I'm trying to find myself. And do the, oh my God, it's all the greater mysteries of the universe. Saying, where is my place in this world? You don't have a place in the world. You're just a microbe, sprawling over planet Earth. You're just this thing that eats, fucks, and shits. That's all you are, really. Then we started getting problems. We have problems now. At one point, no other species has problems. They have problems. It's like there's an A to B situation. The problems that happen are just natural predators. Oh, there's my predator. He's eating me. That's the problem that I had in life. Problem got me. But now we got loads of problems. I know it's going off on a tangent, but I'm just saying it's like it's a virtual influencer is no difference to a real influencer. It's all fake, and it all supplies some. It's just because we're very basic creatures who think we're very superior because we can use language and stuff and think that we think we've evolved and we're beyond. 100 years ago, we were savages, but now we are like this superior race. When yet all the bullshit and problems that occur in life and all the idiocy and the way we idly worship people without questioning it has been going on for fucking thousands of years. Nothing's changed, but we think we're so superior just because we have all this stuff and all these words and all these problems. And I say, I'm special. Why are you special? Because I don't know. Because I'm a gender that you've never heard of. It's like, well, you ain't special. You're nothing. Like, you're nothing. You are what you are. I'm sorry that you don't feel extra super special, because you're not. No. You might be special to someone else. You're special to your parents. You're special to loved ones. That's cool. But do you need to be special to everybody on planet Earth? No, you don't. There's something seriously fucked up about that. These people want to be special, and we treat them special, and we think they're special, and we listen to everything they have to say, and we think everything they say and everything that they do is so much more important than what we do. Look at them fly. Oh, look at her in that dress. Oh, look at her do this. Oh, look at him do that. He's so cool. They're so much more special than me. None of us are special. We ain't shit. None of us ain't shit. As soon as you wake up in the morning and realize that you ain't shit, they ain't shit, no one's shit. You know, that's what I say. Are you a kid? You at school? You being bullied? Well, don't worry about it, because that kid who's bullying you ain't shit. You ain't fucking shit. Just go to him and say, you ain't shit. One day you're gonna die and no one's gonna care. One day you'll be dead and no one will remember you're dead. Time will elapse so fast that there'll be generations later that I'll look for a family tree and be like, oh, this is me opening the family tree. I'm just going, oh, who was this? Who was great Uncle Dylan? I don't know. I'm not saying that Dylan's the name of a typical bully. I don't know. I just plucked that name out of thin air. Oh, here's great Uncle Dylan. Who's he? Well, I don't know. No one knows. Oh, well, all right. Well, that's fuck him. No one's gonna fucking remember you. You'll be dead. You'll be gone. How much impact do you think you have? Only certain people have an impact, and that's circumstantial half the time. Right place, right time. You know? That's it. So a virtual celebrity for me, a virtual influencer, is no difference to a real one. It's all fake. It's all nonsense. It's a facade. It doesn't exist. It's something created in your own mind. You've built it up to this. So when you go and meet your idol, you faint because you're like, because you've placed so much. You've put way too much on them. You've given them way too much power, too much gravitas. All these things that you expect from this wondrous influencer, this celebrity. You're like, oh my god, this person is so, oh my god, they're amazing, they're flawless, they do everything right. Beyonce, she's the greatest mother I've ever seen. Look at her baby bump, it's perfect. Oh, what do I say to her? What do I say to her? Say nothing to her. He's like, all right, how's it going? Good day? Having a good day? You all right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, like that album, it's all right. Nice, yeah. Yeah, gonna comment me on my shoes? No? All right, fuck you then. Yeah. So, virtual influencers, they're going to be around for, they'll be around for until another virtual influencer comes along. But, the fact is, if you haven't got much to say that enriches people's lives, because a lot of people have a lot to say but aren't saying anything, or just don't have anything decent to add to the conversation, doesn't really enrich your lives, doesn't enrich your mind. If you don't have any of that and you consider yourself an influencer just because you do certain things, because you take photographs of your food, you go to this restaurant, take a photograph, you take a photograph of your bum wiggling in the mirror, and that's nice. Admittedly, I'd rather whack off over a human being than an avatar, but at some point, you don't know what's going to happen. That CGI booty might become really fucking really good. You don't know. But anyway, do you know what I'm saying? If you haven't got enough to add to the table, then you're going to be replaced by technology. That includes you with the life you pretend you lead, because someone else who's even more unreal than you, more fake than you, is going to live an even better life, because it's infinite possibilities when you don't exist. And essentially, a virtual influencer is living a life that isn't real anyway. So you're going to be replaced. You'll be replaced. You're going to be gone. You're going to be gone, replaced by people like Little Michaela, who are worth millions, all for investors, by a faceless corporation. Because you need to offer some real value. Otherwise, you're not really an influencer, because you're not influencing enough. You're not influencing the mind. You're just not doing enough, are you? You'll be replaced, and no one will remember you. No one will remember you. You will leave no legacy, nothing, because you ain't shit. You're just a microbe that poops, pisses, and fucks, and eats. Okay? Just so you know.